Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me again today for some more Terroir. Oh, look at that. That is new. Anyways, more Terroir Vanilla Hills. When we left off, it was January 2057, and I guess we can go on vacation now? Not really sure what that is, but we're going to find out here in a minute. But when we left off, we had all these wines that we had just bottled up. Did no tastings for any of them. How about we go from worst to first? We know our Pinot is not going to be very good, right? We had a 7646 previously. Did not get very good scores. So let's, DJ Honore, we're going to go with just 1-star reviewers for this one. Keep Fern and Boris and El Scorchito employed. There we go, 4 stars for that. Nice. So that means we were still off by 5 points on this one. Very, very perplexing. I cannot quite figure out what is wrong with that one. Maybe even by 6 points? I don't know, but anyways, we're off by quite a few points on that one. So I still haven't been able to figure that one out. All right. Going back to our Syrah, we are pretty, let's see here. So straight 6s is very close. So this one, okay, so we want to go ahead and go with 5-star review on our on the Doctor's Syrah here. And we will see how it turns out. And that'll give us an idea of how this acidity level is affecting 4 stars. All right, 4 stars, 5-star, 4-star result. So very similar to that one with the good harvest. I don't know. So earthy shouldn't affect the our overall outcome. Very interesting. All right. Well, I'm really happy with the 4-star score from our 5-star reviewers, though. And of course, I believe the Chardonnay is going to be a 5-star wine. We hit that perfect balance here. Organized tasting should be a very good one because it's got that buttery flavor. Should make it an exceptional Chardonnay. Let's invite those guys to the tasting. There we go, just like we expected. 5 stars. Bunch of renown for that one. Very nice. And now we can try to sell some of this wine. So we're going to start with our best one. No, because we're not set to 5 stars on any of those. So let's start with some of these that we have less bottles of. And we'll sell 1152 there. And we'll sell 288 there. Now, you know what? Let's split it and go 720 and 720, because then maybe this one will clear out a little faster. And okay, well, I thought that would get some of our distributor relations to up to 5, but I guess not. And with our Syrah, oh, did we even want to sell that one? Shit, I probably, oh no, it was 4 stars. Okay, never mind. I do want to sell it. All right, with our Syrah, we'll just dump it all onto Ferrer and Brothers. 1428. There we go. Now, see, we lost a point with Ferrer and Brothers by selling wine to those other guys. That I just don't get it. Okay, and then we'll have to try to get rid of Stamper Cat's Chardonnay here over time. Let's close that out. Now, what is this? Ambient object changing room. A changing room for sunbathers. Okay, so this must be we can have people can come here and visit. More sunbathing, a parasol, okay. Camper shelter out in the woods. Signpost. Instantly gain 10 renown. Well, that seems seems unfair. A little warmth and a little light. And, oh, instantly gain 100 renown. Holy mackerel. And where can we put that? Just anywhere we want? Probably has to be on our land. Can we put it on the lake or something? I guess we can. Oh, well, it did get us up to 100 renown, but we didn't gain 100 renown because we were at 70 something already. I thought it would get us up to 172 renown. Oh well, it's not like we don't have a bunch of money. So no sweat. Now why? There we go. But we can upgrade our chateau now to level 3. So there's that. Look at that thing, amazing. Can we do anything new with it? Latest financial report, latest lifetime 5-star wines. Unfortunately, we lost all our renown. But I'm not too concerned because we can just buy some windmills if we want to. What else do we have in here? Wine press, guessing that's decorative. These all seem to be just decorative. Wheelbarrow, wooden hut. Crates, pier, torch. Oh, that's it. All right, where are those windmills? Let's get back some of that renown that we just spent. There we are. They're $50,000. It's not too expensive. Now, can we plop these down? We sure can. Right in the middle of our. Oh, what the? I don't know what I just did there. Okay. Cool. All right, well, that got us some more renown. And boy, our wine is definitely ripening up. Oh, what's going on here? I don't know what that means. My vine has died. Huh. Okay. Well, let's plant a new one. It's too late for this year, but next year. I'm busy making a resort out of my vineyard. Oh, there goes that wind. Stops really abruptly. These trimmed back a little bit. Oh, I guess I can just move that. Just move that. Oh, and look, I guess those grapes are going to grow after all. Well, that's nice. I thought they were not going to. Whoops, those aren't really the ones I want to trim back. I'd rather trim back these guys. Get them more ripe. Kind of wouldn't mind having the Pinot stay where they are. Although we do never seem to get a very good score for our Pinot grapes. I still haven't even gotten close to figuring out what's going to get us a good score. What kind of new fancy upgrades can we do now that we've gotten that 3-star review? This gives us additional yield. This one will just do, we've already got that one. So this one will optimize foliage. So this one is actually not a bad idea. We do need more renown, but that would probably be good to have. I don't really care for the clean forest or plant forest, really. Fertilizing vine. So this would be good too, because then we'd be able to grow our vines into heavy foliage when we're not having any rain. So between that and the optimized foliage, we would definitely be able to get better control over our grapes overall. So let's go ahead and research that fertilized vines for this year, and then we'll build up some renown or buy up some renown for the next one. So, yep, looks like our Chardonnay has gotten a little sunburn, unfortunately. It would be nice to have that thing to boost up our grapes, but next year. And I'm not as worried about the Chardonnay anyway. But September is here. Let's go ahead and harvest. I'm real happy with how the Pinot and the Syrah are looking anyway. Whoops. There we go. Come back here. Okay. So, Chardonnay. Blah. Syrah looks normal. And Pinot, excellent harvest, so they say. Very good. I still am not sure that if that's supposed to mean if rating is less than 3.5 stars, or if it's supposed to mean if rating is greater than 3.5 stars. Doesn't seem like if it's greater than 3.5 stars, it would get that +1. But I feel like we had an exceptional harvest that still got a terrible score. Excuse me. It doesn't really matter, I guess. All right, let's smash those grapes up, and look at this. Motorized crusher now. Unlock. Increases tannins by 3. That's fine. And completely mechanized mown that's more efficient than other models. I'm not sure what, is that going to do us a good, get us additional barrels or something? And we're going to have, oh, whoops, that's not really the one that I want. We're going to have the thing that gives us the fancy barrels too, so that's going to be great. All right, so our goal here is straight 6s. So we want to decrease our sweetness by 4, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here with our Syrah, 6 is perfectly fine. And with the Pinot, who knows? Who knows what the right score is supposed to be with the Pinot? I'm going to guess a 6 is going to be fine with the Pinot as well. So let's leave those to ferment, and it's mostly going to be a question of waiting on the whatever we're waiting on here. How about we throw down some more windmills and boost up that renown a little more. There you go. Why not have a windmill in the middle of the forest? Knock down some trees, and one more. There we go. Now we'll be able to buy our whatever research that we were wanting to do. As a matter of fact, why wait? Let's go ahead and buy it now. It is optimized foliage. There you go. 25 renown, $75,000 research. Beautiful. That'll help us out next year. We can genetically modify all of our crops. Mahahaha. Although I don't think it's genetic modification or anything, but I'll still feel like a mad scientist having ultimate control over the quality of our leaves, despite the weather. All right, pressing time. So, straight 6s, huh? So we're going to want to drop this 4, which means the acidity will drop 2, so we want to raise it by 7. Here with the Syrah, well, straight 6s does okay for us. I wonder if, like, well, we can't get the tannins down to 7 no matter what we do. 6656 did not give us a great score. 7666 was not the right, so we're still off by 1 for this one. So I'm wondering if I need the tannins, if it's supposed to be like 7676, but I can't get my tannins to 7. Maybe, no, that wouldn't be right. I was gonna say maybe 8666, but that's not right. Well, we know that this will work out okay, so we're going to push our acidity up to 8. And here with the Pinot, so I was reading that Pinot is high tannins, low acidity, or I'm sorry, the other way around, high acidity, low tannins. How low do we want to get those tannins though? Do we have like a 7, 6, 5, 6? No, but we do have this 7646, which was not well received. And we have a 7576, which was very poorly received. 7646 was not all that great either. It had a good harvest, so really it was only a 3-star result there. 5645. So I don't think we want the acidity to be that high. So maybe like a 6 there. Do we have 6646? Still not all that good. Maybe we need to now, you know what, it could be that we need More sweetness. Straight five's got such a good score there and such a poor score here. Maybe we want our acidity to be at 5. All right, so we're going to shoot for a 5, 6, 6, 6. Oh, we already had that, didn't we? And it did not do well. Do we have 5, 6, 5, 6? No. I guess that's what we'll go for is 5, 6, 5, 6. I don't know. We also have those new barrels that we can fiddle around with too. All right, so choose barrel type. Common French oak, stainless steel vat. Now white oak. White oak decreases acidity and tannins by 2, but stops once the ideal acidity and tannin for your grape has been reached. All right, so I mean, this will tell me what the answer is. Just leave it in here and I could leave it in there forever. And it will come out with the ideal acidity and tannins. And really, the only thing I have to worry about is like sweetness and body. Well, that's perfect. And then we just, no need to worry about any of those. It's going to give us the correct answer, assuming that we're not already too high. Okay, great. Let's do that. And not stress out. Now, I have a bunch of wine left over from last year that I never did sell. So let's see if we can sell some of that. We'll sell 1,200 here, and we'll sell 1,200 there. And then we'll come back and let's see how many of these we can sell. 490. Sell. Great. All right. Very good. Now we'll just wait. And now we wait. Right. Well, I like that that white oak or whatever it is, the fancy one. Do we get a tooltip for the decorative ambient objects? There we go. Cool. I won't be using too many of those really. I've got the ones that I need for our prestige, and I'm happy with that. Can we sell some more wine? Nope, waiting to sell. Okay, I will hold off on that. Did look like we had gotten some additional flavors out of our wines with the white oak thing there. So we'll come back to that in February. Hey, there's February. All right. So we're at 7666. So the ideal, now, that's real interesting that it's saying that 7 is the ideal acidity, considering that we got a 5-star score for our that thing. Oh, I forgot to write the score last time around. And here, oh, look at all those characteristics there. So here, it doesn't even look like anything has changed. So it's saying that 7 and 8 are ideal for the Syrah? Huh. Okay. Okay, I mean, game, I'm going to take your word for it. And here we're at 6645. I'm not entirely sure that that this one has finished aging. So I'm going to actually leave this one in there for a little while longer yet. But these two will go ahead and bottle up and see how they turn out. All right, so this is a Chardonnay. And this is going to be Johann's Chardonnay. And there we go. Whoops, let's try to spell his name correctly, though. It'd be embarrassing. All right, bottle that one up. And our Syrah here, which is also, I guess, supposed to be ideal, supposedly, will be the John Rivera Syrah with a cork and a purple bottle. Great. And let's run those tests. So our Johann is oops, not page down, 7666. and it is buttery, and it's also sunburned. All right, and we're gonna go with 5 stars on that then, since you're telling me you've got the magic barrels here that answer all my questions for me. 4 stars, as good as we could expect, considering the sunburn. Thank you so much. And our Syrah here should be pretty close to ideal. 7, 6, 8, 7 with earthy, and is that like smoky or something? It is smoky. All right, so it should be very valuable. Earthy, smoky, oaky. There you go, smoky. Great. Let's go with those 5-star reviews and see what the experts say about our complex, flavorful wine. 5 stars. We have discovered our purpose, and that purpose is to spend the next few decades crafting incredible wines from Syrah. Full-bodied, unabashed tannins and the right amount of acidity to balance it out. It's worthy of all praise. Well, it's more worthy of the barrels that caused it to come into being. But great. So I wonder why these, like the 6676, why did it give me such a good score? So the formula the guy described to me, he told me he wasn't sure that he remembered it 100% correctly. I wouldn't be surprised if he kind of hedged a little bit, trying to, you know what I mean? Like he's not going to give away all of his secrets. But I cracked your code by getting to the highest level barn and waiting to sell. So there you go. Cool. All right. Great. Well, that feels real good. And let's. Oh yeah, that's right. We have all of our fancy new actions that we can take with our gardeners too. Look at these things: optimize foliage, fertilize vines. Now, fertilize would push them all up to the most bushy that they could be, right? Yeah. And then optimize cuts them all back to the most optimal that they can be. So like I want to fertilize those guys. Oh, it's just one at a time, huh? Okay, I thought it would be all of them. Oh, and it's got a really long, okay, very long cooldown period. Oh boy, such a long cooldown. Well, that explains it. Seemed like it would be a little overpowered. I got a lot of trimming to do around here. Wind is picking up. How's our stuff doing here? Wow, really? Tannins of 2. That is what you recommend, huh? Vanilla flavor is real nice. So 6625. Well, no wonder it's been so difficult to get a good score there. We're going to throw that at the 5-star reviewers and throw caution to the wind. This will be our Andrea Torchio Pinot. Oh, and they fit together too. We're going to put a cork in that. There we go. Great bottles. First off, let's see if we can sell any of these bad boys. Like all 3,360 right there. Sell. Boom. You're good. And our Johann Chardonnay, if we can unload the entirety of that on you, I'd be so grateful. Great. And let's organize the tasting with this one. Give me the experts. Professional, fancy, and also good. 4 stars. Great. So that must mean that we need a different level of sweetness. Now, the lower level of sweetness does seem to be better. Well, we want 6, we want 2, and we want 5. So if we go 7, Well, it's not really giving us a very good indicator of what changes our score, does it? Huh. All right, well, we'll have to find out. Whoops, I don't want that. Cool, though. Still, 4 stars, pretty good for a Pinot. That's one of the best Pinots we've ever had. And we're going to sell that to these guys, 1836. Thank you, vendors. Yep. We are a 5-star winery, so of course we're going to have 5-star relations with you. We cannot fall asleep on cutting all these grapes, though. We've got a bunch of rot going on. We've got all sorts of, there's a bunch of rain coming in. Need to cut those back. I need to, oh, will this work? Optimize foliage? No, optimize. There we go, thank you. Cut you, trim, 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 trim. There we are. Ripen up a little bit. Timer, stop. Oh, look at that, the lighthouse lights up. That's pretty neat. All right, it's our last chance to get some more ripeness in these guys. Let's cut them back. Really expose them to that sun. Get some summer. There we go. The Chardonnay is going to get super ripe, which is weird, but I'll be happy with whatever we can get out of these. There we go. Harvest it. All right, guys. It's going to be the end of this episode. Yeah, suspense, huh? Right in the middle of harvest, we're going to save. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy. Really like the new little features that they added in there. That's fun. Spice up the way things look a little bit. If you're having a good time, leave me a comment in the comment section. I hope you will do that, and I hope you will come back for the next episode, which should be up tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.